Hi Soul family, thank you so much for clicking on my video. I am Dr. Jacinta Mpali Nkanamori, your counselor and transformational coach. Now in this video today, I'm going to share with you a counseling session of how to never ever get disappointed in people again. I mean, they say never, but I'm saying never. At the end of this video, if you really listen and believe what I'm telling you, you will never get disappointed in people again. Now, before we jump into this video, please subscribe to my channel. Just look for the subscription button somewhere there below and click. It's simple. Click. It's simple. Just subscribe and then click the next button, which is the notification bell, so that you can get notification of when I record and upload the videos. Now let's get started. How can you never get disappointed in people? You know, there is a saying in my culture that that's my mother's tongue, meaning that the one whose leg you heal will use that same leg to kick you. Okay, and other cultures say that in America they say that fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. I think that's very common. Now, why am I telling you this? I'm telling you this to understand that it's up to you. It's your business. It's literally your business to control how you feel. That is step number one. Getting disappointed in other people is your weakness. And I hate to tell you that. Please forgive me, but I'm going to tell you how. When you understand who you are and what your powers are, then you know that I'm right. Getting disappointed in other people is using your power of attention and your powers of attention and belief against yourself. How is that? Your emotions are your business, and you are the observer of these emotions. You are the storyteller of your inner world. The storyteller cannot be the story. You're not your emotions. You're not your feelings. You're not the stories that you tell yourself. When you understand that regardless of how intense an emotion is drilling in your mind, you don't have to jump on it. You don't have to give it attention. You don't have to believe it. When we believe our emotions to be true, that's when we start hurting. So you get your attention away from the people outside you and their actions, and then you focus on what emotions have been triggered in you, and you'll have to do it again and again, over and over again, until you learn that you have been using your powers against you. So see how you're using your power of attention and your power of belief, and then see what you're believing within yourself. How are you believing in, how are you behaving within your inner world? Because behavior is not only external, but behavior is also internal. So your mindset, your thought processes, your thinking habits are also behavior. So you have to start observing how you think, what you think about often, how you feel, what makes you feel a certain way. And then you have to step back and realize that you are the observer of all these processes inside you. And when these emotions come up, you've got to learn how to observe. I know you have done this over and over again. Like, haven't you ever had a negative thought pop up in your mind and you just say, no, I can't do that. I can't do that. I mean, I saw a movie recently. I think it's called Inside Man, a series where on Netflix, the guys say that everyone is a murderer. You just have to, everyone in the world, every human being is a murderer. You just have to, it's about the right time, the right reason. So haven't you ever felt like doing something so horrible, but just observing that thought and said, you know what, I can't do that? Or haven't you ever been with someone and being so angry, but then you need something from them and you say, you know what, let me just let that go. So you already know how to observe. You already know how to let go. And then point number 2 is to also know that you're not what you have. You're not your identity. You're not your emotions. You're not your habits. You're not your behavior. You're not your memories, your stories. You're not the processes in you. You're the observer. You're the one who is conscious of it all. You're the storyteller. And then to understand that just because you can tell a story so well, it doesn't mean that it's true. So that because you can convince yourself that I am so disappointed, it doesn't mean that it's true. It only means that you have believed an emotion. You have let the external world, that action from that fool or that person, you've let it trigger your emotion, and you believe that emotion, and you've also believed that action to be powerful enough to trigger your own emotion. So then you get to conclude that your getting disappointed is your own weakness. So you have to remind yourself over and over again, my business is how I feel. It's my business to manage how I feel. Actions that are done towards me, whatever, I'm not even gonna worry. I'm just gonna manage how I feel. Now, point number 2. You know how people are. If anyone, including yourself, because how many times do we disappoint ourselves? You say, I'll never do this, and you do it. I'll do that, and you don't. So you see, other people can do that too. What you do as a person, others can do. The point here is to understand that if anyone you deal with, and which is about 95% of the population in the entire world, they believe they are their identity. They believe they are what they are not. They believe the idea of who they are not. And every time you deal with somebody who doesn't know who they are, oh my God, they are very inconsistent. And some people have good programs in them, because behavior are programs, conditioning. And some people are conditioned to keep their word. We could say they are good people, but even then, do not trust, do not attach. Be open and know that you are infinite. Also, it's knowing who you are. You're not just a person in your body, your consciousness, your pure awareness, meaning that if you want something, you are open to how you receive it. So if the person you're dealing with lets you down, you don't look back. You say, okay, that's a lesson. That person has just communicated to me through their action that they're not reliable. Where else can I get what I want? So it's about knowing that you have unlimited ways to get what you want. Don't hold on to a particular one path, one person, one way. You will get disappointed. The idea is to detach and be free. Okay? How many friends have disappointed you? Your best friends will betray. They will betray you. I mean, husbands, wives, how many times a husband or a wife has told the whole world, I will never cheat on you. You are mine forever. We shall die together. And then tomorrow there is a divorce. How many divorces do you see? How many thefts do you see? A person you've given a job will cheat on you. How many appointments have you made with people and they don't show up? That shows you that put all your trust in you. You. And listen to your instinct. Listen to your instincts. Listen to your intuition, and do not attach to people. And it doesn't mean that you don't love them. You can love somebody unconditionally. Be unconditional. Just know I'm in love with it all. If it doesn't happen through this person, it will happen through somebody else. If somebody does anything that is not right, don't even give it your mind. I'm not saying that you should let people go away with what they do. All I'm saying is that you could actually take action, but without the emotion. Action doesn't need emotion. Action just needs enthusiasm, focus, and attention. You don't have to be angry. Don't let negative emotion inspire your action. Let just inspiration be the inspiring factor of your action. I have to take action about this because it's not right. Full stop. But don't always recruit your emotions to support your actions, because sometimes those emotions will get in the way of your actions. Okay. In a nutshell, Being disappointed in other people is your weakness, because it's your business to know that you're the master of your mind and you're the witness of your emotions and you are in charge, and you can use your powers of belief and attention to observe how you're feeling, and don't jump on. Don't join the crime scene. Just observe how you feel. Regardless of what has been done to you or not done, observe your feelings, because it's your emotion and it's other people's emotions to do whatever they want. And I'm not saying you don't take action. No, I'm saying that reserve your emotions to yourself. Keep them to yourself. Keep yourself empty and observing. And it might be a little bit difficult in the beginning, but when you become an observer of your inner world and your habit, inner behavior, you're free. And then the second point is to understand that people who think, or who think they are the idea of who they are not, like their identity, their bodies, what they have, those people are very unpredictable. They are under the management of the ego, the great joker. Excuse me. So you cannot trust somebody who is who believes the illusion. And I'm not saying they are bad people, but all I'm saying is that keep your trust to yourself and God in you. All right, you guys, I hope you've enjoyed my talk, and go out there with an open mind, with an open heart, knowing that if you can't get it from someone, you can get it from somebody else. Don't attach, and observe how you feel all the time until you really step into your own as pure consciousness and as pure awareness, as the beautiful nothing, as a beautiful soul spirit that is looking through those beautiful eyes of yours. All right, you guys, thank you so much. Remember to subscribe. In the interim, I'm sending you abundant love from my heart to yours. Peace and blessings. Bye.